Your boy Kachi coming to you live. Yo, what's going on, man? It's King Kachi back at you again, coming at you with another video, and this is gonna be me with my new Synapse build. I haven't covered the Synapse as far as with my latest build in quite some time, just because there are so many weapons in the game. There are so many that are good, some are great, some are just god tier, and Synapse has been, you know, say pretty much on the wayside for most people, considering how many weapons that we have in this game. But when the update drops for us, when we do get the beam update for our weapons, as far as with the Synapse, the Amprex, and the like, people already seen that, yo, the Synapse is just crazy, man. And especially it will do straight innate corrosive. It will still have its critical chance, it will still have all of that good stuff. The status will still be I think the same, but for the most part, its mechanic and how it just shreds enemies apart just by its corrosive. And with the riven that I have, I'm saving myself and I'm saving it for when it does drop. This will be so much of a benefit because the critical chance I have for this, and just on the Synapse up just right now, it sits at 226% critical chance. So every time I'm touching an enemy, it's going to either be an orange crit or it's going to be a red crit. And for the way I built it, I just put hunter munitions on it because, as we all know, it basically goes off a critical hit 30%, and it will be off of the slash. So as you can see, just by me landing all of these crits, and that's pretty much what the Synapse does, you're gonna see a whole bunch of slash, proc, all kinds of stuff be going off on dudes. So it's like, man, it's either gonna be orange or it's gonna be red. Depending on the war frame that you're using, it's going to be red. Since I'm using Volt, if I have my shield down, if there were enemies coming at me, like straight on, it's gonna be orange, then it's gonna be red. And as you can see, there's gonna be some red, and you're gonna see orange. It's gonna be going back and forth because, again, it's so high on the crit that it's like, man, it can't decide as it wants to be orange or if it's gonna be red. So I'm sitting in the pretty good spot. A lot of people still trying to get themselves a Synapse riven that just has critical chance. If you have critical chance and crit damage, you're practically set. And for the person that sold this to me, man, yo, thank you. Because I've been trying to get my Synapse riven back for the longest, trying to pick out the right time to get it, and I'm like, yes, now I'm able to get it right back. And lo and behold, I was able to get it back, not with the similar stats, but it does have the same stats that I had on it last time, and that was the critical chance. I wanted to get that back, and now I got it back. It's really amazing how much damage this thing could dish out, and on top of that, we haven't even gotten the buff as far as with beam weapons. And I want to use it so bad because, again, the Synapse is corrosive. And the way that I build my Synapse, I have corrosive on. So all I practically got to do is stack on corrosive, keep rocking with that critical chance of 226. And it's just going to keep wrecking dudes. Now, I believe the Synapse is, I think its critical chance may be lower to, I believe, 39 or 40. So it may be, it'll take like 11 or 10% hit. So I believe I'll still be hovering over 200% anyway as far as with critical chance. But just by that merit alone, it's like, damn, bro. It's just gonna keep critting all day, every day. And going into Endgame, it is going to be, without question, it's still going to keep melting dudes because, again, corrosive. Enemies have all that armor. Fine, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to be shredding them for days. And since they talked about with the whole endless Kuva survival. Oh man, you want to talk about doing endless survival Kuva runs. If I don't like this roll on this riven, or if I want to see if I can get better stats, keep doing those Kuva runs, get a whole bunch of Kuva back, roll it back, see how this works, test it, so on and so forth. As far as with the Synapse, it's gonna be all golden, man. It's gonna be all gravy. So that's probably where I'm sitting as far as with the Synapse and the way how I built it this time around. Because the last time I built it, it was solid. But I wasn't trying to push for it to be like, yo, I want to go super, super far with it at the time. This was like, I believe, like 3 years ago with my Synapse. And now it's like, I'm bringing back new life for the Synapse just because of the fact continuous beam weapon, I like how it is. Critical chance has always been up there. Now you got the mods, you know, with the rivens, and it's like, man, I could go places with this thing now. Even further that I did. Instead of me doing 4 hours survival, shoot, I could be in there for 6, 7, 8 hours and beyond. Just because of the fact that this damn thing has so much crit now. So it's a beautiful thing as far as with the Synapse. It is beautiful times. And people are going crazy as far as, oh, I need to get a riven for this, man. The Synapse, for some reason, it's all good now. Synapse has always been good. And for the people that don't have it, I mean, you could just get the... You could just get it from your dojo. Just go to the bio labs. You could pick it up. The only thing that may cause you a little bit of trouble is getting mutagen mass. I think you need like at least 7 of those. So it's not too bad if you've been building yourself a mutagen mass every, I think it's like every 12 hours. So again, you'll have 2 mutagen masses before the day is over. 12 hours, 12 hours. Oh, it's not that bad. Hold on. Did y'all just seen that? I don't know if y'all saw that, but again, I believe that dude was being shocked and I saw 33K. I'm not too sure. I may have to go and look at that again. That may be a bug right there. I'm not too sure, man, but just stating off of that, as far as with the Synapse, it's like, yep, this riven, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Once you see my build, I'll put it up in the somewhere along in this video. You will see what I'm talking about. It's like, man, like, damn, man, who sold you this? He only sold it to me for 150, which is actually not bad. I was actually thinking he was gonna sell it to me for like at least 350, 400, which for me is not even much anyway. I would have given him 400, but he wanted 150 for it. So like, all right, cool. Give it to him for 150. But oh man, this Synapse riven, I'm practically set. I'm practically set for that update. It's not gonna be this one. I think since it's going into cert now, I believe somewhere down the line it's gonna be another update, and that's where we get the beam weapons, so that they'll get their buffs. And that's where the Synapse gonna be God tier. So I'm gonna end the video right there for you guys. I'll check y'all later. Peace out.